You're free,
So we cry, you're a light, I wanna work for you, only for you. Take my life as a sacrifice. I wanna work for you, only for you. So take my hand. Only for you. Take my life as a sacrifice. Only for you. You're a fire, you're a fire, wanna be consumed. You're a fire, you're a fire, wanna be consumed. Oh yeah.
Jira, you what is it? May come in with different name.
Sometimes I fall to my knees and pray. Come, Jesus, come. Let today be
The day.
Sometimes I feel like you through rain, but I'm going home to a home that won't fade.
Jesus, come.
We love you so for the day you return to heal every hurt, every wound. We need you right now.
Yes, Lord. All right. Maybe the day. How many see the man on live Facebook? You say your son's coming to that? You know it on live? Just oh yes. Tiara, you hear me?
Hear me too? Hello? You can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah, I can hear you. Mm-hmm. All right, ladies and gentlemen. We want to welcome you to the broadcast. This is your host, SUBOR Freeman, coming live from the Members Goyah studio. As you can see, we have some special guests tonight. Got Edwin J. Daniel Jr., got my man, Harry Nicky Brown. Well, like we normally do on the show, before we begin the show, we first and foremost like to say happy birthday to all who are celebrating a birthday in this month of November. We say happy November to each and every one of you. We pray that God Almighty will bless you with long life, good health, and all of your heart desire. If you are celebrating your birthday and you fall on your wedding anniversary, we say double shout out to you and your special loved one. We pray that God will bless you. Bless your whole magic in your home with peace, love, understanding, happiness. If you are bereaved, we also want to take this time to extend our deeper condolences to you and your family. We pray that God Almighty will comfort you, will console you during this difficult time of bereavement. We understand that it is not easy to lose a loved one, but all we can say, we can pray with and along with you to God will comfort you, God will console you. Even our guests, who is on the line with us, our man, Harry lost his mom for this. So in this public man, we want to extend our deeper condolences to our brother, Mr. Brown. And we say thanks for joining us. So today we decided to talk about the members of the citizen engagement initiatives. And we're going to highlight this because it is near and dear to our heart. As we all know that it is easy to criticize. Like I said, every time I do the show, we criticize, yeah, rightfully so. It's easy. And I have come to believe that in Liberia, one of the things we do very, very well is we know how to identify the problems. But we are not good at solving problems. What that means is that it is very easy for you to sit back and just keep pointing finger. Oh, look at that bucket. That bucket dirty. That bucket is dirty. That bucket is dirty. But what we don't do, we do not. find ways to remove the bucket, or what can we do to change the complexion of the bucket. And so we believe that the reason why the show was born is because people believe that our voice can make a difference. And so we went on a journey. All the equipment you saw here, we spent good money to buy all this equipment because there was a reason that we were told that hey, we need different voice in our ear because we don't want we start listening to all the divisions, all the we want something constructive. And so for the past years, we've been let's say 1 year we've been doing the show now, and God been very good to us. Our audience have been very faithful and very consistent, and we get a lot of compliments. And so it was based upon this that we say, hey, one thing we can do as people, we have to get involved, we have to get engaged. We are much we criticizing and we are frustrated with the process, whether be it Jamaica government or the current rescue government. I believe as Liberian, it is coming upon us. So the failure of Liberia, it reflects on each and every one of us, regardless of your political affiliation. And so we say we're going to launch what we call the famous Goyah initiative. Now, if you ask me say where that name is from, I want you to understand that that name is my late mother name, Maima Goyah, beautiful Gola woman that two decades ago. And because the love, the passion, and the discipline she instilled into me, I decided to name the show in honor of her. It is against the background that we say the Mema Zogu Citizen Engagement Initiative. So officially we're launching our program tomorrow. And with me is the man who is on the ground. Because one of the things people in Liberia, when they hear something, people got their own reservation, people got their own, they have their own how you call it? Work for the soul. And then I told them I got the man who in charge, who I've been working through and working with, called Dr. Edwin J. Daniel. And so Edwin J. Daniel I will give him the flow and he will tell us. But let me just tell you now, we already got, I always say this, the late Johnny Lewis, even as we're preparing to vote, come November 5th, next week Tuesday. And we all maybe a lot of people don't know who Johnny Lewis was. Johnny Lewis was one of those civil rights activists that were inspired by the late Dr. Martin Luther King. Something in America called Bloody Sunday. And prior to his demise, the late Johnny Lewis wrote an open letter to us, this generation. And I'm just paraphrasing because I don't have the entire quote, but that quote, that letter I carry with me in my heart. And that is the reason why that we do what we do. Johnny Lewis said, in the civil rights movement, when all hope was lost, he said, as a black child, when you wake up in the morning, you just go for a stroll, just to walk down the street, and before you make up your mind, your life will change like this. In a minute, he talked about the late Emmett Tate. For those of you guys who don't know who Emmett Tate was this guy, the African American kid who really God knows the true story about believed to have done something to this white girl. And Emmett Tate, he was hanged. So going through all that trauma, and then what happened? According to the late Johnny Lewis, he came across, you are listening to the old, and that's what he said. I'm not the one saying it. Jerry Lewis said, the old radio. You were listening to the radio and you heard this distinct voice. Dr. Martin Luther King was speaking, inspiring people or telling people about how you can get involved into the civil rights movement. And that's how John Lewis got involved, I think at the age of maybe 14, 15. And John Lewis said when he heard that voice from Dr. Martin Luther King calling for us to rise up. And so I'm telling you, John Lewis, that's how he became a strong civil rights activist. And you were beaten mercifully. You almost died. Why am I saying this? Because he wrote before he died because he was diagnosed with cancer. And they left, normally they tell you, say you got this amount of time. And when that time was getting close, and he told us, he said, look, whatever you do, he said, it is okay to get in good trouble. And he said, I know my time is who on this earth are gone. But one thing I want this generation to do for me, use your voice, get in good trouble. I'm sorry I don't have the entire speech, but a very inspiring, it's very moving. Lying on his deathbed, reflecting, because when you talk about today, if House of Freeman can be in America, today I can sit at the table and talk with a white woman or a white man. It is because of what person like the late John Lewis they went through. They put it on the line. They fought. Even as we go to the poll on Tuesday, you will hear saying they'll keep talking about Johnny Lewis because why? These are the guys. They were now 50 years old. They were now 40 years old. They were in their teens. These guys were 15, 16, 17, 18. And the challenge, the starter code, they said, we want to be treated equally. Rosa Parks, they were inspired to do the right thing. So as Liberians, it is coming upon us. We can't sit back and expect change to come in Liberia. We have to get involved in the process. So it is against this background that we say we are going to launch the Members Zone and Citizen Initiative engagement because we have to start from somewhere. And so we got our man JR, we're going to give him the floor to tell us. Here you go again, JR gone. And we also got our brother Nikki, Mr. Brown on the line. And so if JR can come on, we're giving the floor. And then from there, I want to discuss what you saw I posted on the show. Let us start laboring for what we call, in Liberia, we labor for what perishes. People have defined us in Liberia by our stomach. The Bible says we shouldn't labor for perishable food. And Liberians today, the poor, under 5 million people, I strongly believe from the bottom of my heart, there are so many good people in Liberia, but the bad people are determined. The bad people are determined and committed. And that is why they're going to win us. Simple as that. They're determined. And Liberia right now, it just be run by few people, I believe, that the majority of the people in the country are good. But because we don't have the passion and the willpower and the determination to continue to fight through adversity, and so these people hijack the country and they continue to enslave us. And so what we're saying here is we have to get involved with the process. We have to get involved. So JRO will first we want you to tell the people tomorrow. I want you to tell the people the time, the location, and what we'll be doing tomorrow. So JRO, you got the flow.
Hello.
Tiara, you there?
I'm mute.
Tiara, yeah. So, Tiara, can you please tell the people when the team starting tomorrow? Where
Hello?
you got to put Tiara? Go ahead. Yeah, we can hear you. Oh boy, Tiara phone is the network wherever he is. And people, you guys gotta bear with us. Liberia. Let me put Tiara. Tiara, you can hear us now?
Yeah, back
Hello?
on. Yeah, you getting me?
We're not hearing you, Jay. We're not hearing you.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, we can hear you
All
now.
right.
So tell us now. What time tomorrow the team starting? Tomorrow what time?
Tomorrow will be a summon by 8 o'clock. That 8 will be here, a summon by 8. I guess tomorrow everybody will be starting at the jump by 8
Where?
at the Chanukosere Junction.
At the Chinese Coastal Junction?
Yes. Mizo, Chanukosere Junction,
8 o'clock.
Mizo. Mizo community.
All right.
Hello?
And so when the people come tomorrow, where else? What all you got there to I mean, how we gonna proceed with the program? Yeah. I can you just give us a little bit inside? I mean,
Will be pursued.
we want to know how things going to be. People assemble because I know
Yeah,
we asked the
let
pastor
me get a little bit
to
inside.
grace the occasion with
Some
prayers,
few
and then from there, what next? What you guys will be doing? Can you speak to that? Mm-hmm.
yeah, some few months back, the CEO of Manzo Goyah stationery store decided to give back to the community. He called me and told me, my man, we need to do something. I asked him why. He said, no. Even though I only side and God bless me, I need to give back to my people in Liberia. I said, okay, it will be fine. So the first time we decided to launch this program, due to the
Chiara, you there? Mr. Brown, you have to help your man because your man network today bad.
Yeah, I think location. Yeah, so I'm on this time to be
You
part of
rock.
this.
Chiara, you gotta flex around a little bit. Sometimes when the network go, you gotta change location, my man.
hello?
Yeah, I'm getting you. He's back
Yeah.
online. I don't know. Are you getting his server?
Yeah.
Network is low.
Yeah, I can hear you. Che, you can hear us now?
Yeah.
Alabiro.
Are you getting me now?
Yes,
Hello?
yes, we're
Yeah, we're
getting
getting
you.
you.
So I can get a network.
Yeah, we can hear you, Tia. We can hear you loud and clear.
Okay,
Man,
that will
going
go.
again. Okay, we can hear you.
Hello. Hmm. He's out. I think he's out again.
Mr. Brown.
Yes, Sober. Uh, um,
Yeah.
Thank you for the opportunity,
So, Mr. Brown,
Gary.
if you know a little bit about the program, can you? He may struggle with the network right now.
Yeah, I think.
Hello.
Yeah,
Elaborate.
uh, he's back on again. Yeah, at the program.
No, but just
I'm
go ahead,
just
Brown. Mickey, just go ahead.
Yeah, just I'd like to say
Yeah.
thank you to you, Sobo,
Yeah, man. How you doing?
for this initiative. In honor of your mother, to be able to reach out to your fellow Liberians back home. It's not many Liberians, not many people, especially from this side of Africa, who want to do such, you know, uh, program or project, in looking back over the years and be able to reach out to their own people. It's a very sad time for many of the Africans, leave home, go to foreign land, and then it just alter it. So, there is something that should always drive you or bring to your attention, that you need to look back home and be a help to people. And I think you are farsighted in recognizing that and doing it in honor of your mother, who struggled a lot, who did everything to have you educated. So I mean, I love to be part of these things. I've always loved to give my support and assistance to people. It's not all about money, but it's all about giving back to your fellow Liberians, and reaching out to people to be able to help them in those difficult times. The initiative that is on the way is I think it's good. Going to the community, help cleaning up, giving back to them, teaching them about sanitation. So I'm excited, to be part of your program tomorrow, and we will be doing everything to come alive, to be able to play our part as brothers. So basically, just throw light on your time and effort. It's not going to be wasted. We pray that God will continue to support your program. God will continue to strengthen you, give you wisdom, to be able to do more. So I'm just excited, and I want to say thank you again for what you continue to do. Yeah. Are you there, Sober? Yeah, I think gone out. Off. No.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. But yeah, you can hear me. Thank you.
Yeah,
Well said.
I'm getting you
And the
loud
reason
and
why
clear.
I decided to do this because if you look at Liberia right now, uh, our problem is we sit on the fence and we expect people to do it for us. And Mr. Brown, I will tell you, don't get me wrong. I've spoken to people across when I started the project, and rightfully say, some people say, my man, why you can't link with Pinsville? I don't know what it Pinsville. They sending me up for Pinsville and
City.
stuff like that. I say,
Yeah.
yes, I understand. They say because people are paying taxes, the government should be able to come in and chip in. I say, I understand it. But the fact remains that in this country where God bless us to come, people rarely take on initiative with all in government getting involved. And I think that is something that we're lacking in Liberia. We won't wait until we get the whole world full or we might get enough. Then before the leftover will
Yeah.
come priority for us. And we can sit there and say, yeah, like
You hear anything? I'm telling you anything. I'll put no
Yeah, I'm
screen.
getting man. The network is a little bit. I think the network gone bad again. Where the network? About going with me on. Heading back. Hello.
all right, you know what? First and foremost, we want to say welcome. Thank you, Satara Howard, for tuning in. As Siafa, we say thank we want to do another Sierra, can you hear me, man? Trey, can you hear me? You got to place your music. Me right now. Me the whole thing. Let's play the music. Trey, can you hear me? Mickey, where you been? Why Jay? Jay, can you hear me now?
I can hear you. I don't think the net.
Jay,
Hello, you getting me?
yeah, Jay can hear me. Yeah, I can hear you, my man.
You getting me?
Yeah,
Yeah, go on now.
It's sounding too low. It's sounding too low.
getting you.
Go ahead now. You sounding low, Jay? You sure I'm sounding low?
Hello?
Yeah.
Hello, you getting me?
Yes, man, not bad.
Hey, Jay. Jay, going again.
Yeah.
I'm getting you now. I can
Inside,
hear you. What are you? Yet too, I can hear you, my man.
sorry, MTN is poor.
Jay, can you hear us? Hello?
Hello?
Wow. Yeah, you
How
can
you
hear us
doing?
now?
You mute, oh. You
I
mute.
hearing you. I hearing you.
All right, all right.
Yeah.
Now I hear
How
you.
you call you mute, my man? We hearing you, then you say you mute?
Yeah?
Yeah.
I was only throwing
So, my
sign to you,
people
Jay.
there, thank you every time for watching. Yes, we hearing you. So, what can you say about the program
Yeah, the program will be starting by 8 o'clock, sharp 8. Yeah,
tomorrow?
by 7. Yeah, by 7 o'clock or 7:30, I'll be on the side mobilizing the
All
men.
right.
So we'll be starting by 8, sharp 8.
Okay. All right. So we calling upon the people within the community to show up, to show out. Liberia belongs to each and every one of us. We have to be able to work together to make sure to keep our country clean. Because the reason why we decided to take on the initiative, we learned something in this country called preventive medicine. Preventive medicine is don't wait until you get sick. That's what the people tell us say. When we go to the doctor tell you say, learn how to wash your hands before you eat. You use the bathroom, wash your hands, exercise. Because when you go to the doctor first say this thing to you when you go to your physical. The reason is the people believe that preventive medicine is the best. And if you look at Liberia today, sorry, I can't put all the video up right now, but when in Liberia, look, the country is a gulf by dirt. So I tell people, even where I was stopping, yes, you got a full fence around the place, but Don't forget, if the person right around me got dirt, the mosquitoes still come into the fence there, and then it still bite me if I don't have. That's why when you go in Liberia, they give you a malaria shot and they give you medicine to take it every day. So every day in Liberia, every day I have to take that medication until I came out. There for 50 days. They gave you medication for 50 days. Why? Malaria. But if we can get clean our environment, look, it's better when you're healthy. Even if you're hungry, say, but when you're healthy, it's good. So
Of
that is
course.
the reason why we taking this thing very seriously because we believe if we do that, we'll breathe good air. The air will not be polluted.
Yeah.
Mosquitoes will minimize the bite of mosquitoes. Roaches, rats, snakes, scorpion, you name it. It will keep all these things away if our community is clean. And so, thank you, Taiha, for watching. So, when we do that, then, one of the things we do in Liberia, I don't want to be criticizing anymore. People, let put our hand in the dark. Let get going. So, hopefully, tomorrow is a starting point. And before we make our mind from 2 wheelbarrows, we'll go to 10 wheelbarrows. And ourselves in America, here, we're going to put our foot down. We're going to make connections so people just won't see what we're doing. When people see and see the effort, people will come in to contribute. So I hope, Edwin, Daniel, first and foremost, I want to say thank you for everything. You have been a truly God sent. And then we can't praise you too much because you praise the white chicken and rabbit are saying the oil. But I really want to use the public manner to say thank you for volunteering to take charge of this. But I can promise you that by God's grace, our country will change because my sole Goyah is to empower each and every one of us. The country belongs to each and every one. We can just sit down and few people just want to enslave us and run the country down into the dream. But today, having said that, today, we've been going back and forth with a thing with Thomas Fala and the Saka about the speakership. The speakership. So I would love for Mr. Brown, if you have anything to say, let us know. But it just comes to my point that the people are playing game with us. The people are playing game with us. I'm telling you, the whole thing was stupid. The people really believe that we're stupid. You know, I saw the thing today. No, like yesterday I saw it. That Tomo Fala, the man I clicked, the man joined the opposition. So what the politics going to be? Plato or what? Mickey Brown, what the politics going to be? Plato?
Like yeah, Liberia is a country, you
Why
know,
you take on this? Because now Tomo Fala now. Uh-huh.
like Liberia is a country that, when you sit and observe the way things are going, sometimes you kind of wonder what are the people thinking, you know.
Mm-hmm.
The whole thing about Tomofala, Fonati Kofa, is the government, all of these things happening because the reason is just simple, sober. In Africa here, democracy, is taking root gradually. But on the other hand, there are so many gains. I feel sorry for the country. I feel sorry for those who don't understand how the politicians behave or how they move. If you look back, years back, the same attitude continues year in and year out. when Edwin Snow was representative and then he became Speaker of the House, you know, President Selig then and Snow could not really move together because Snow were somehow vocal in his opinion, and he didn't really want to liaise with
Okay.
President Selig. And then it didn't take no time, Snow will remove, because you should know that in most governments, in order for that government to succeed, you need a speaker to be in good rapport with the president, the vice president,
Mm-hmm.
because with the speaker, the issue of the budget can be handled, other things can go
Yes.
smoothly. So that have been the strategy of the Unity Party. Whenever someone
Mm-hmm.
stands
Mm-hmm.
up in the so it's not a strange thing. People see it to be very strange, but it's not strange. You don't forget that Mr. Boaka served 12 years under President Salih. So he has learned a lot of things from former President Salih. So he using some of those things, I believe, that he's involved, but his hands are not seen. He has those guys that are doing things secretly, so that the traces cannot come to him, cannot be, formed towards him. So now the budget for the speaker, I mean the budget for the country is a speaker who who also play a major role in that area.
Mm-hmm.
So if Unity
Mm-hmm.
Party gets hold of the speakership, they can control
Mm-hmm.
things. You understand? So they are doing everything because CDC is the biggest political opposition right now. So it's an opposition
Mm-hmm.
lawmaker in the seat will not be a good sign for Unity Party to do whatever they want to do. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Kofa has tried in all his weak ways to be able to work with them, but they are not still satisfied
Mm-hmm.
for him to remain there. So
Mm-hmm.
it's just something that is very clear, but Liberians have not seen that those guys are doing everything and they might do everything to still remove Fonati Kofa. So they are using cash violent. What happened overnight, you and I we don't know, but I believe they are doing that,
So, but
you know,
what you make
to
of
remove the speaker
what
so
make
they can have control.
yeah, but what you make of the question here to you, Mr. Brown. We agree
But Fala,
when the thing started. Uh, Thomas Farah said he was not involved. Yeah, Thomas Farah said he wasn't involved because he and Fanati Kufa from the same political party. They had a meeting at Thomas Farah residence. They gave a joint
yeah,
a press conference in the
yeah,
presence of Samuel Tue, Nathaniel Magui, Moses Akara Gray, Jefferson Koji. So I am surprised now
no,
to see that
yeah,
today, I don't know that today or yesterday, Thomas Farah have officially crossed over to the opposition bloc. And
yeah,
so this is where I'm confused. Thomas Farah said there is no way you can
okay.
betray Fonati Kofa. They're
Fonati
from the
Kofa.
same political party. They share
Okay,
similar
so
vision. So,
okay, so
and
so
to my
so
humble
then we go
support,
back, right? Mm.
Thomas Farah
So can
now
I come in?
cross over. So what United Party got to do with that? What United Party
No,
got to do with Thomas Farah
I
crossing
come
over?
in. Yeah, so
Yeah.
this is what
Yeah.
is apparently happening. Let me just end up now. In all fairness, right? Tomo Fala boss is under attack. Likewise, Tomo Fala is under attack.
Mm-hmm.
So if Fonanti Kofa is being
Mm-hmm.
removed, who do you think
Uh-huh.
will be the next person to be removed. It's Tomo Fala.
Uh-huh.
Tomo Fala have played this game for the last 18 years now.
Uh-huh.
He understands a lot of things in the House of Representatives. So Tomo Fala is doing all he can do because the guys are having issue with Fonati Kofa. So Tomo Fala cannot sit on the fence and say, no, send my boss is not going there. I shouldn't go there. Tomo Fala, in my mind, is going there to also find a common ground to see how they can talk to these guys.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? So let not be too fast in my mind. You understand? Tomo Fala going down there,
So,
he
are
will
you telling
also
me
go. He
you
going there.
you don't see Tomo Fala action as anything like betrayal, right? You don't see Tomo Fala action as anything like betrayal, that he betraying
For me, in my opinion, in my understanding, I know it is possible that Tomo Fala can cross over. He's a human being. But
mm-hmm.
let be objective, in a form and manner. People are getting angry here and there and what have you.
Mm-hmm.
But if you look at the political landscape, Tomo Fala also served as a
Mm-hmm.
means of conduit to be able to get to those guys,
Mm-hmm.
to be able to reach to some of that reasoning, to be able to speak with some of them for the time being. You understand? Until we see Tomo Fala making statement contrary to what he's saying, then we can make some judgment. But for now, Tomo Fala will not sit because he understands, my man, if you don't come to us, they will do it. So he will go there to play a middle ground role to be able to even talk to people and talk to them if possible. You understand? But in most cases,
Okay.
in most of the instances, at the end of the day, the speaker may not stay. The reason being because the ruling party wants wanting that speakership. They will do everything to undermine the speaker. They will do everything cast violence. They will do all the political maneuvering to get the speaker out. And as I'm sure Tomo Fala will also not stay there. So they are doing. Tomo Fala is trying to see how he can even negotiate. What a gentleman will
Okay.
beg you. Can we go back to the table and talk this thing? In my mind, but I think it will now. It will still not happen. You remember just before I gave chance, the opposition did everything to
Okay.
remove buffer chamber. On many
Let me
occasions they
let,
tried, but
let
they
me
did not
just let,
succeed.
let me just
Reason
read
being because
let me just read Tomo
buffer
Fala's
chamber
statement.
had a
Let
backing
me just
of,
let,
I would say, the president then. Yeah. Mm.
but you see, to all fairness, I got no problem with the Unity Party trying to take hold of the speakership. I live in a country where this where in my mind democracy started from the great United States of America. That is why
Mhm.
they come in November 5th, which is next week Tuesday. As we go to the poll, one of the most important position is always being the speaker. And yeah, they call it the Senate majority leader. So people know that you can have to, for example, like right now, Mark Johnson is the speaker. He's from the Republican Party.
Mhm.
Joe Biden, he's the president. He's from the Democratic Party.
Of course.
So I can tell you for free, if the people had their own ways, the Democrat to remove, or if they would do anything to remove Mark Johnson, they would do it. But because he's a Republican guy, where he would make sure check and balance, but at the same time, to some extent, yeah, you obstruct some things. And so I got no problem with United Party trying to take hold of the speakership because that's the only way we can hold United Country 100% responsible for anything that go wrong in the country, because that's how politics work. So I got no problem with that. The problem that I have with your representative and the so-called people, it took them 10 months from the onset when they were voting, when people put their heart in the race for the speakership. They didn't owe anybody anything, nobody owed anything. The Liberian people voted them into office to go there to do the Liberian people work. So you're going to do the leadership, to elect the leadership of the House. Very, very critical part. So those allegations now that they're talking about, our level against fanatical, that conflict of interest. Are you telling me those people never knew that people voted for fanatical? That's number one. Number two, do they have to give them money first before they can say they will remove fanatical? These are people that represent the Liberian people. They work for the Liberian people. They make the most money than any other people in our country. They ride the best of cars. They got our offices. They got gas. They are the first branch of government. So it will take them 10 months to know that fanatical, what they call violation of the rules. So they got to bribe them before they can do their job. That is look. That is the problem that's killing the whole country, because and all that thing that people doing, again, the problem they will put on Jutta Walker here. The failure of Liberia, we all have to play our part. Look, can you imagine how important those people are? They are the first branch of government. What branch of government? Check and balance. The president nominate anybody before they can take that office. They have to go through that capital building. Confirmation. If they say we're not confirming you, the president can do nothing about it. The president will have to withdraw the nomination and bring somebody else. And this is where sometimes the speakership matters the most, because even in America, I hear it all the time. They say sometimes the president will drive up the Capitol Hill. You hear they say Joe Biden or Donald Trump or Barack or Bill Clinton or Kenya or George Bush. They say the president won't Capitol Hill to twist arm. When he meet twist arm, he go and meet with some people. He say, hey, no, we got the agenda. We need it to pass. What are you doing? And sometimes you see the leadership go to the White House and they meet with the president behind closed door. It's normal. President said, we have this. We want it to pass. We want everybody to get behind it. If it means that you couple individually. So that part of a united party is behind this to remove Fernando Kofa. Then maybe Fernando Kofa is not in line with the united party agenda. So the Liberal shouldn't take it as a assault or as an attack on democracy. It's normal in the United States of America. It happened. Maneuver will be taking all the time. Even as we speak, as the election coming Monday, on Tuesday, people behind the scene, lawmakers, look, it happens in politics. So if United Party believe that Fanatic Kofa is not from United Party and they believe that, hey, we got so many bills that we need to pass. But I will tell you what I just saw. President Joseph Walker just submitted the 2025 budget to Fanatic Kofa. Walker is saying he's still working with Fanatic Kofa. So I want to make that very clear. But I want to hear from JR. JR, come here and see what you have to say. I want to hear from you, JR.
Yeah, you know, I just got an intake in Fanatikova and camp, because one of my friends, let's say closer to Thomas Fala. I butchered Harry. What Harry was saying. Thomas Fala was saying to the majority black to get that view and know that problem. Then they can start for that and find a common ground. But But maybe other people taking it to be I had to call different way. Even when I mean I will feel I will feel that way. But as an inside I get a closer inside the person. I want to I had to call the person told me because this majority got they had an issue, genuine issue with the speaker. But how can the genuine issue be solved? We have to sit talk. So according to the first time the majority black, they said they need Thomas Farah to sit with them in section, how to call it, when Thomas Farah refuse, they will take step. And later on Thomas Farah and how to call it, reply to them that, oh,
Yeah.
I agree, but I need to consult my lawyer. And I guess the lawyer told him, man, do it away, because they are lawyer. They know how to call it, and how Thomas Farah went through. So my concern here is what it mean.
No, but that today,
Yeah,
JR, that
yeah.
today. That's that.
Hello?
That's what Thomas Farah is telling. Let me just read. Let me just read to you. Yeah, I just want to read. Let me just read what Thomas Farah said today. Let me just read it, please.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, go ahead.
It said Deputy Speaker John Rank with majority black presides over section in Supreme Court state. I need to listen keenly. A
Yeah, I get you.
scene, the last straw on the court of J. Francis Kufa has been removed with the deflection of Deputy Speaker Thomas Farah setting the stage for the embattled speaker to meet the end of what is likely to be his short stay as a Speaker of the House of Representatives. But let me just read Thomas Farah's statement. Thomas Farah's statement now. I won't read the whole thing. I won't find Thomas Farah on.
Mm-hmm.
He said, I have decided to join my colleagues who have raised some grievances against Speaker Kofa, for which this honorable body is being brought to dispute. These colleagues represent the majority of the lawmaker in the House of Representatives, and they simply cannot be ignored by decision to join. The call for resolving the dialogue is not a repulsion of my support for Speaker Kofa or the CDC. It is instead a demonstration of my unwavering commitment to our democracy, which must transcend any one individual or faction. Pay attention to the last sentence. It is instead a demonstration of my unwavering commitment to our democracy, which must transcend any one individual or faction. So, how can the city Thomas Farah said, what made Thomas Farah feel like he can do anything different than what the people are calling for the resignation of or to remove himself? Because the people say conflict of interest.
Yeah.
If the Thomas Farah report accused that he and the vice president, they're the one who were behind the removal of Fernando Copa. And I'm
Alleged.
telling you, President Joseph Walker is saying he is committed to working with Fernando Copa. So how can United Party be the one that is behind the removal of Fernando Copa? Here's why I'm confused.
Yeah, but
But
yeah,
but
but
but you
Sobo,
know, but,
let me come. Can I come here a little bit?
yeah.
The thing is very simple.
Uh,
Yeah,
uh,
will the
yeah.
Unity Party come to you and say, "Oh, we rebel against
Mm.
what is happening in the house"? Has anyone? Has anyone? Do you think they will tell you publicly? Yeah, oh, we don't like it. They will tell you publicly that we don't like it, I mean, but
Yeah,
they
but behind
want
the
that
scene,
position and they are using all other means to fuel to fuel the fire. And Liberia, like I always
Uh-huh.
say, my brother, that House of
wow.
Representative or representatives, they have not reached a
Mm.
mature stage in the, sorry to use that
Mm.
word, but to know their worth. You understand? Now, before Mr. Kofa became speaker, it was
Mm.
it was a re-election, right? And who was still in power? George Weah was
Mm.
still in power. Buffer Chima lost the seat,
Mm.
and so the next in my and what in my mind was about what to happen. What they wanted to make Gray, Carol Gray, probably the speaker, but Gray lost the election too. So they needed somebody who would fill in the gap,
Mm.
who is more level-headed for them, and that person was nobody else but Tom Konati Kofa. So if you want to run
Mm.
for the election, CDC was still in control. They still have hello, hello.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, why?
Yeah, we listen to you. Yeah. Yeah, we can hear you.
Can you hear you, Harry? Hello?
Hello? Yeah. Tiara, why would we for Harry get anything to see to that?
Yeah, I get. That's what I was saying, boy. Just what I was saying, boy. My concern here is United Party key in a matter of what
Mm-hmm.
the Liberian people are suffering, and right now they're not even focusing
Mm-hmm.
on the Liberian people. Instead of they using money to move speaker. People are watching. Moving speaker is not a bread and butter. Can you imagine the majority black going to a hotel and each night, according to my source, that
Uh-huh.
$150 US they spending
Uh-huh.
on night at that hotel. Is that the bread and butter
Uh-huh.
that United Party came that they told the Liberian people? I said no. You go all
So
around,
let me
even
so let me ask you a
around.
question. Let me ask you a question. I'm glad you said that. So
Yeah,
do you believe? So no, let me ask you a question now. This is where I do the show everything to just educate us. When you say
yeah.
if the lawmaker going and spending $150 per night at a hotel, what I gotta do with United Party? They are separate branch of government. You don't know that? You don't
So
know
who's
they are the
spending the
first
money?
branch of government? You don't know that?
Yes,
So you believe
yeah.
that United Party is the one that dishing all the cash for them to sleep in the hotel?
I guess.
You believe that United
So, can I come
these
here a little
people
bit,
are
gentlemen?
lawmakers, the people got money. They paid it.
I think in
You
my
don't know that?
mind,
So all
in
those
my,
people,
in,
okay, let me JR, let me
you
read
know,
let me read something to JR here real quick. Something real quick. I want you to I ready, we gotta do this. Real quick. Real quick, my people, because I think this is where we keep missing. Okay, all right. You guys can hear me, right? Let me tell
Yeah,
you the number right now.
yeah, yeah,
Hello? Can you guys hear me?
yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
right now, all of the 73 seats, all of the 73 seats of the House of Representatives, out of the 73
mm,
seats, the House of Representatives, CDC got 25 seats. CDC got 25. United Party got 11. Independent got 19 seats. So when you talk about the majority black, United only got 11 people. So tell me,
yeah,
11 seats.
so,
CDC got
so
25. Left of CDC, the
yeah,
highest people That the independent political party. So the point I'm trying to draw attention to, you can say the CDC government or United Party decision, or I mean United Party decision or Kia. That's why the Liberian people need to see reason. Whether United Party decision or cash or not, like you said, ruffle the silk. People are suffering. Look, in this country here, before my representative or my senator make decision, they come back. They come back. They say, hey, this is what is being put on the table. We keen to get
Yeah.
your view. Should we back the bills? If the people say yes, that man got no choice. If the people say no, but since the thing started, all the Labrampo sitting down with our hand between their legs, no pressure on the lawmakers. That's why the lawmakers should be in the hotel. They're just there enjoying themselves because anyway, they don't do no work. There's when our
Yeah.
people, you know your lawmaker, what are possible to go to their houses in the morning or to their offices and demand answer. Why we're not doing that? We got to start shipping blame. Oh, that Unity Party, that Unity Party. These people work for us. These
Yeah.
people work for us. Why are we not putting the pressure on them? Why?
Yeah. Can I come in?
Why?
Saba. Now, this guy, I'm sure you heard of
Mm-hmm.
Vendetta Patrick's and that of the soup. The students are saying that they're going to carry on unspecified protests. You understand? Liberia,
Uh-huh.
the Liberians,
Uh-huh.
we are not people who, let's pushing for things, especially the citizenry. They just elect their leaders. They are not the people that can just get up and do things and put pressure on people like that. The lawmakers sometimes create a situation where the people begin to get bitter gradually, and when it
Mm-hmm.
reaches a point, they can no longer hold, and then at the end of the day, the pressure can come. It happened with the CDC, right? The people complain. There were a lot of complaint. The country hard, the country hard, the country hard, and the opposition ran with that. And in the
Mm-hmm.
end, the citizenry punished the CDC government at the ballot box. You understand? Now, Unity Party also who also were defeated
Mm-hmm.
in 2017 managed to come back, and they are not doing the Liberian people work.
Mm-hmm.
They are coming back doing similar things that they accused the CDC of. Now, you cannot be in a check it. Most of those guys who are in the majority blocks now, yeah, a lot of them from the Unity Party. Most of the lawmakers, they are from the Unity. Those that supported Unity Party. The CDC people, they are there, but some of them cross. One, because they want their belly full.
Uh-huh.
But the fact of the matter, the Liberians, when they vote, they forget about you. Whether
Uh-huh.
you do your when you do your job, they just sit low and look. And the issue about Liberia is a gullible society. You know what people say is what they take. They just run with it.
Mm.
You understand? Yes. So right now, people are saying, Obaka taking civil servant from the payroll. He removed 400, 300 EPS from how you call it the EPS. Those are things that people can hold against you. I mean, Mora bought a car that is worth 100. I mean, worth 96,000. That. You understand? Things are being picked up gradually. Now it is the issue with the speaker and people who are looking at what people have problem with. Are you
But
getting me?
Mickey, but Mr. Brown,
Yeah.
let me say this. Let me say this though. Yeah, but let me say this. I
Hmm.
just want to stop you right there. Let me say this.
Go ahead.
All those things that you are saying, I'm
Yeah.
not yet. to defend any one political party or to perpetrate any one political party agenda, right?
I know you
I
do.
think you are continuing to overlook the power of the National House of Representatives, the national you're continuing to overlook it. I give you an
No.
example.
Mhm.
When in July, when President, let me tell you, when former President Donald Trump at a rally in Pennsylvania,
Mhm.
the BBC reported that the Secret Service that is in charge
Yeah.
providing security for the former president and our spouses and the president. After I attempt, the next day, what was the former Secret Service boss were on Capitol, were up to Capitol Hill.
Mhm.
As sorry people they didn't get to see what we call the woman before the standing committee. The way they dealt with her, when they got through with her, I can't even repeat some of the words I was said to her. That's how powerful those people are. That is the people that are control the country. You know what happened? She left. That different person that got right now. So if the people believe that the greater went to do the Liberian people's job, I agree that they punish CDC because corruption, the lack of accountability, those things that you are saying, those things that you are saying, then they will call if that the finance minister, you will appear before them and say, hey, look, they got various a study committee that oversee all of the ministries. So the Liberian people keep taking their eyes off the national legislature. It don't work like that. This is
Yeah,
a
and that's
democratic
what I'm.
government.
You are right, Sobo. You
So
are right.
what are you
What?
putting?
What?
You're not doing anything. Those are the people that messing the country up.
Yeah, because you should understand this. Like I'm saying, the executive in most cases will take advantage of the opportunity, especially when a president is in office. It is believed that they are involved into these things to have control of the speakership. They need their partisan to be in the speakership, and those who are below the other regular guys want to be part of certain committee, they will give in. When CDC won the election, a lot of representatives went over to CDC because they they did not know their importance. Okay, it's not like in the US where everybody are independent, where they come with an independent mind. No, some of these guys they come into power, they don't know the power of the legislature. They don't know it. So they think that okay, when be for example, the higher up call them and say, "My man,
How the people
can you
and
do
they will
me
not
this
do it
favor?"
fair. They will not be. I think this is what we keep missing the mark. I think that we need to put the pressure. We need to put the pressure on the representative. And we need to tell them, say, look, that's why just posting that you posting on JR. This is why I do the show to teach civics. To teach civics. So people now need to either demonstrate and tell the person, no, we send you here to represent, or we send you here to change the different past administration. We're not going to settle for the same thing over and over. Other than that, people post signature, they call it signature. They carry people around. And if you meet that threshold, you can remove a representative. You know that? So that's why
Exactly
people
so.
here, they don't even look. The host of representative,
Exact.
what the only point I want to make, you start blaming the president, the executive branch. People got to be
No,
able to do the right thing. This you want to say nobody in the country can do the right thing. All the people that you are elected to the house, they can do the right thing. It got to be
now
they bring got to go to somebody.
SUBOR is not about shifting blame. You should understand from my point from which I'm speaking. The issue is not shifting blame on the president. The issue is that has been a strategy that the Sali government have applied in the past, and it has worked for them, because those who are in the current 55th seat don't know their power. Over the years, it has been the
54.
issue with the house. The house have compromised themselves. I want you to understand that the House of Senate is more mature than that of the House of Representatives.
So how do we change it? JR.
And I'm just to learn.
Okay,
I'm telling
let
you
me hear
that,
JR. I want your
yeah,
JR. JR, what your take
because
on the whole issue?
they are
Yeah.
always on the wrong footing. Go ahead, Gerald. Listen, I just want you guys to know what I'm saying, the
Uh-huh.
angle from which I'm
JR,
speaking.
go.
Because if these guys value their position, they value their their, their power and what they should stand for. There are a lot of things that will be straight in the country. Okay, because they can bring the president to his knees. They can tell the president, say, today there will be nothing going on here. You have to come here. We need to question you. They will question him. And that is my biggest frustration. And that's what I'm saying. The technique have been used by previous government that they use to control the house, because those guys are there. They see that the house is money making thing. So the mindset of the people has to change. If it doesn't change, the house will not change. That is the issue.
Hello?
Yeah.
Okay, because we got a couple of minutes now, we got to wrap it up. JR,
Yeah,
what
yeah.
your own take on the whole issue? Yeah, what your take?
Ah, my take. You can remember once upon a time, a lawmaker, I think, after 2018 election, one lawmaker, I think from Maryland, well, according to him, that's something he heard outside Roman. When you win, the first thing that 45,000 you receive, how they call a benefit along with car. So in that movement, when he came, he couldn't see a sign. But he said, but what going on? He said, well, but what going on? So he was forced to come away. People said, why you learn Osa? I want to tell you. And it is true. We look at people because we feel that this man teaching some kind of community school around our community. This man is good. Maybe on a Saturday, the man go from house to house, speak to people or something. So we look at the man, so, but then the man, I think the man can become a good representative. We look at him and pull him and make him our representative. At the end of the day, the same people will trade the district or the community where they came from. Because when you really look at, one of the embarrassing things, yeah, because we have a three branch of government. We get the executive, the legislature, and the judiciary. But the power is
Yeah.
because the power is so invested in the executive, because the executive have all the cash. So the power, they put into anything to manipulate the system. And what's going on now? Because the executive, the
Wow.
chief executive promised the Liberian people, they want to do everything that it should come true. So they will everything, or anybody that's standing in that way, they will make sure they get rid of that person. Because they want the business as usual. Anything that going into the house, it must be passed. I think
All
you
right. But
understand. It must be passed.
You
So
got
that's
you
how you
guys gotta
looking.
get some sleep. But say I'll be up. We gotta wrap it up. You guys gotta get some sleep because tomorrow gotta lunch
Yeah.
out. We gotta launch our program because you gotta get some rest. But I won't say this though, and they will be here, and then the next time tomorrow again we will talk about this. But I won't say this to you and Mr. Brown. You guys are in Liberia. You guys are community leaders. You gotta use your platform. Don't overlook the platform that you have. We have to start teaching people that the money that executive get, that money cannot be spent if the national election. Why you think they send a budget? Why you think they send a budget to the house? Why you think? If they didn't pass it, the government will not function.
Yeah.
Why you think is that? So you need to understand that the reason why we catching problem because the people in the house they are not helping. They are the most powerful branch of government. It's not the executive. The people say the budget. The point pass that budget, the government shut down. I'm telling you, it's not a
Of
military
course, we know that.
or other or how you call it autocrat government or no. This is democracy where the three branch of government got. I mean, separately. Right now, I just saw that Joseph Boga just appointed the new DA director. What they say? They say Mr. Swa pending confirmation hearing. So he going to the house again. If the people say you do not meet the qualification for this job, he can't get it. He's not going to get it. And the reason why the international community just say that and look at you, because everything that is unfolding in the country, the people know it's not right. But the people look at you because the way government is supposed to function. Look, we can, may so rest in peace. I always remember the late Archbishop Michael K. Francis saying this. He said, Liberian problem. And he made specific reference to the war. Bishop said it. He said, you will see whole village where you see men who go hunt. They kill deer. Some of them even hunt down elephant. And during the war, 2 or 3 little boys will enter whole village down. You get about 500 or 400 people, almost 100 men. And they will sit down there, and then 3 children will come, tell them, say, lay down, and people just sit down. That's the problem with Liberia. Instead of all concentrating on the executive, we need to put the pressure on them. They put the husband what they're doing. Look at what he's telling me. Why are they going to a hotel? Why are they meeting in a hotel? Why? But you know what happened? Because everybody sit down and you just think that Baka is supposed to solve the problem. No. No way. It's this same, and I said on the show over and over. People say, oh, Open will never the problem because this is a democratic government. Anyway, Open go to the house and dish out envelope. It's the right thing that Open is doing. Because you know why? He wants his agenda to be accomplished. That's why your representatives, they are elected just like the president. They can stay and say, no, we're not doing this. No. If they won't make that, they'll come out of here and say, hey, the president wants us to pay X amount of money. What do people think? But you don't do that. So the whole country, you just say that. Everybody look at Joseph. You think Joseph Barker can be all over? You can be to the Supreme Court. You can be to Capital Benin. You can be to Joseph Barker control the executive branch of government. And the national legislature is supposed to help Joseph Barker to make sure that people are staying in line with the Constitution. Anything outside of that, it is a responsibility to put check to it. So, you guys need to use your platform to educate about the point that you know how government work. They just feel that the president control everything. That's not true. Starting tomorrow morning. And you people don't put the pressure on your representative. That's why they laying under the hotel. What are they doing there? Look at people dying, the train dying in the street from drugs. Your bullet wide open. your airport. Every day, drugs coming through the airport. Who is the chairman for national security in the house? I don't know who is the chairman. I think the Senator Prince Johnson. You know the power they get?
No, Momo Saros.
That committee there. You see that small person to chair? Okay.
And
And
the
get
lower house
mute.
are
They
Musa
can't
Berete.
talk. Anything go wrong, you call the justice minister. Okay, what are they doing? What are they doing? Just a powerful joke that they put upon the shelf in America. A powerful joke. Don't go to Senate and say, hey, when they put right upon the defense secretary of state, they say, you come here, come before the committee here. Come tell us what the heck is going on. But yet, to those people, they put power, they are more powerful than equal to the president. But the answer is simple. J.R. your team, they put helpless. They put got no power, nothing, and you're missing. We have to understand that those people, they are just importing. That's what we put in there. That's why they make all that money. But once again, I want to say thank you, Mr. Brown, for tuning in. Tomorrow morning, we'll be on the line. We'll launch the program. I pray that God bless you guys. Have a good night's sleep. And tomorrow we'll connect again. Thank you all.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so
I
much.
really appreciate the time.
Thank you.
Okay.
All right.
Good night.
Okay. Folks, this is your
Okay, good
boss,
night.
Super coming live from the Members Zogo studio. I want to say thank you for tuning in. Tomorrow we'll be right back here, 7 o'clock Liberian time. Once again, this is your boss saying so long from the Members Zogo studio. You have a pleasant evening, everybody. Good night. See you guys. Bye.
Okay.
Hello?